it's recording, so I might as well start talking. I know so far I'm the only one in here, but I hope that somebody will join me soon. Put a lot of ads out there, got digital ads going, was in the LA Times this morning. So I hope we have at least a few people drop by and ask some questions so that I can take you around this house and show you around. Yeah, well, we're going to start here in the kitchen where I have prepared a little something. Even though it's a virtual open house, I wanted to start out with a visual as if it were a real open house, because when I do have people come over, I always serve something, and it's usually involving a cheese board like this, and it usually involves Prosecco. So I'm just gonna pretend like this is just any other open house and behave accordingly. So yeah, we're just waiting for some more people to show up. I even have a special guest coming today, and that is going to be the owner of the house. So we're going to have a Q&A with her, and she's going to tell us a little bit about some of her favorite moments of living in this house and raising her children here. Anyways, you can see it's got a super chill vibe. It's a beautiful, huge kitchen. And I always like to say the kitchen is the hub of the house. It's where everything happens. All the conversations, all the kids are doing their homework right here at the breakfast bar. So yeah, it's a great place to start. Is anybody here yet? Let me check this out. Anybody here? No, just me. Okay. Well, that's fine. This is being recorded, so if anybody wants to see it, they can see it later. Yeah, I guess I can start out by, while we're waiting for everybody to show up, talking a little bit about the Palisades. The Palisades is an amazing place to live. It is, well, 5 minutes from the beach. First of all, this house, you go down Palisades Drive and you're right there at Gladstone. So Sunset and PCH, not too shabby. And there's a lot of shopping right there, so it's very convenient. There's Juicy Ladies over there if you want some organic like shakes and salads and stuff like that. There's also Starbucks on the corner. So you have all of the conveniences of living, somewhere where there's a lot of life going on, but you're also set back into the Highlands, which if you continue on up from PCH or even from Sunset all the way up Palisades Drive, you'll see that this is tucked away in a super residential area with 24-hour security. And as you can see by my drone flyovers, if you've checked out the video, you can see this neighborhood and the rec center, which has an Olympic-sized pool. It's got a kiddie pool. It's got the spa. It's got the 3 tennis courts, a park for kids, and playground for when they can go back and play on playgrounds, hopefully soon. And there will also be, there's a state-of-the-art gym inside the rec center clubhouse. So the clubhouse, you can rent it out for parties, and it's an amazing, beautiful, they just redid the whole thing. So it's a gorgeous space. You can use it as a card room. Parties, you have catered, you can put a bouncy house out there. And then upstairs, they just redid this whole gym. It was always nice, but now it's even nicer. It's got all of the state-of-the-art new equipment in there, and it's fabulous. So it's a half a block walk from here. So if you walk out this door right here behind me, half a block that way, probably 5 minutes by foot, you're at the rec center with the tennis courts and the pool and everything else. So, gosh, I don't know. I guess I could, I'm just going to wait for some more people to show up. So I'll describe what's going on over here. In the meanwhile, had these amazing brochures printed up. And as you can see, these are beautiful and high quality. You can take one. If you come here, you can grab one of these. It'll tell you all about the house, which is 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 3,224 square feet, and the house is going for just over $2 million. We priced it really, really well for the Highlands. We just want the right family to come along and be happy in it. This is the back of the house. I just love that with the stone chimney going up. A little bit about me. My name is Tina Finelli Morcini, and I work with Rodeo Realty. Rodeo is an amazing company. I think it's the best company out there. They have I feel like I have this giant machine behind me that I'm really well supported with everything that I need. I have great marketing. I have great legal, great advice, you name it. And Rodeo is there to support not just me, but my clients. And I just love that. And something else about me is that I branded myself. As you can see, I don't put my face on my cards. I just put my logo, which is Off Mulholland Homes. And why did I call it Off Mulholland Homes? I did that because Mulholland is a street that I feel represents the entire city of Los Angeles. It goes from one end to the other, and almost everything is pretty much off Mulholland. And if you can see, if you take a look at the colors that I chose for the logo here, I chose those on purpose because if you go drive Mulholland, you'll see that color of the hills and that color of the sky. And that's really important because when you're driving around here in LA, those are the beautiful colors that you see, and I wanted to represent those in my logo and in my marketing materials. You can also see that reflected in how well it works with twilight shots, so that worked out. Win-win. Okay, so while we're waiting for everybody to show up, I could talk about this cheese board that I made this morning. I baked the focaccia this morning. That was pretty easy. If you want the recipe, Google me, and you'll Google my name with focaccia, and it'll come up in about 1,000 different places. I put some green olives in it. This is a really easy one. Just some prosciutto, some salami, genovese, some provolone, some crackers. I've got a little bit of brie, not Italian, but don't tell anybody, and some red grapes. So, sorry you can't have any, but I will be enjoying this later on. I also brought a little bit of San Pellegrino to kind of complete the theme. And as always, some Prosecco. This one is a Conigliano, and it is a Prosecco Superiore, so it's not that bad. It's a pretty good one. And if you mix that with a little Aperol, you have a nice Aperol spritz. But it's too early to be talking about that. So yeah, anyway, this is what I would normally do on a normal day in a normal time when we can have a normal open house. But these are not those times. These are weird times. So we have to take the precautions that we take. I got the hand sanitizer over there. I've got the masks. I've got the gloves. I've got the booties, the whole nine. So when you come to see this house, you are completely safe. And so is the next person that comes after you. So that makes me feel good. Let's see a little bit about this house. It's got an amazing layout. It's the perfect layout for families. I know I keep saying that in all my marketing materials, but it's true. You've got a large primary ensuite upstairs with a balcony and just the hugest walk-in closet that you've ever seen. And then two beautiful, humongous bedrooms upstairs, and then another one downstairs with another full bath down here. So 3 full baths and 4 bedrooms. I'll be taking you around, but let's see if anybody got here. Anybody here? I'm just like screaming into the abyss? Okay. I'm still screaming into the abyss. So let's see. Okay. All right. So I'll just keep going because, again, it's being recorded. So if anyone wants to watch this, they're welcome to. I'll stick it on YouTube. What else can I tell you? I guess I'm I wanted to take everybody on a tour, but there's nobody here, so I guess I'll just start the tour without you. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this camera around. All right, so really glad that I bought this amazing new gimbal because it kind of shows you everything. That's where we just were, in the humongous kitchen. So here's the back door. I love this. Start out here, why don't we? Okay, so here's the back door. Oh, I left the gate open because I was bringing in all of the goodies. That's the garage, which is detached, but you come in right there, and then you enter. You'll see this beautiful little patio set up right here, and then we're going to go ahead and come on in. You've seen this in the video already, I know, but I just want to give my little commentary. Okay, so shut that door. Don't hear anything. Gorgeous oversized picture window right here, letting in tons of light. Fireplace and all of these built-ins that just like go on forever. And this is a great, great family room because, again, it's open concept. You can see the kitchen back there. See everything else. Let me just adjust this real quick. Okay. So now you can see this family room. The kids can come over here after school. They're sitting down. They're eating their snacks. They are watching TV. Or just the family's kind of settling here. You can keep your games and your deck of cards and everything in those wonderful built-ins. And then over here, I love this feature. Look at this. When I first saw this house, which was probably about 11 years ago, I fell in love with this feature because you walk in and there it is. Kids are doing their homework right there, having their breakfast right there. You could even have your family meals right there. If you wanted to do something less formal than going into the formal dining, you know. I just absolutely adore this feature. It just brings the whole family together around the table. Again, the kitchen, I know that I'm really stressing this, but look at this oversized refrigerator. You've got your double ovens, and of course, you've got your computer nook because you're looking up your recipes and you want to be able to you know, to find things quickly. You've got your laptop there. Let's see, let's come on in here. I'm going to turn around and show you. There's also more built-ins. What? Like there couldn't be any more. There are. Over here, you've got another sink built into the island. Love that feature because sometimes one sink is just not enough, especially when you're entertaining, which I'm sure you will be. Look at this view from outside of your window. Whoever's washing the dishes is gonna be looking at that beautiful greenery. More windows, more light. Okay, over here, we can come in this way. I guess we'll start here. I love this. Look at this. It's just so open, and these soaring cathedral ceilings are just a whole mood. And if you check out, this is the dining area. Beautiful chandelier, soaring ceilings again. Come on over here, more windows, and check out my gimbal. Isn't that cool? Lots and lots of light over there. Let's come on into the living room and see what's going on over here. Wait, sorry. First, more dining room. I love this. So close to the kitchen. You just bring everything right through and your guests will enjoy this giant open space. Now to the living room. The focus, of course, is the fireplace and the beautiful green and light coming in from the windows. And this is a beautiful sitting area. You can invite your friends, your family to come here and just enjoy this amazing space. Look at that. Let me see if this thing works. Oops, wrong way. Look at that. So ceilings are really, really high. And you can see the gorgeous stone chimney outside from the pictures that you saw earlier. Love, love, love. And of course, travertine always looks good. Beautiful wood floors throughout the downstairs of the house. Now this, it's funny, we started at the back door. This is actually the front door. So let me take you on a little tour. If you were to come in from here, look at how pretty this is. I mean, where am I? I feel like I'm in like this little fairyland. This is your little gate comes in. So that's the cul-de-sac right there. If you were to park, your guests will park right there in the cul-de-sac. They'll walk right through this beautiful, look at these butterflies. I mean, it's like a little magical fairyland. And then you've got this beautiful tree, amazing. Walking in, that's the house. And you are coming in to the front door. So yeah, so here we are. And we're back in the living room now. Does that make sense? If anybody has any questions, DM me. There's nobody here, so email me later. All right, let's go back out here because I want to show you another cool feature of the downstairs. Now, let's remember that we started over here. Over here is the back door. And then we've got the kitchen over here, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to walk through this way, where the downstairs bedroom is. This is another oversized room that they are using as, or they were using as an office. But I mean, this is just amazing. I love this room. If you can just kind of get an idea of the magnitude of this room, it is amazing. God, I love this gimbal. Let's see, there's more built-ins over here, as you can see, and you know, maybe someone's doing homework or somebody's got their home office, because literally everybody has a home office right now. Nice sized closet here. So yeah, you can convert this easily back into a bedroom by putting a bed in it. Now, there is also a full bath down here. Here we are. Actually 3/4. But yeah, so here we are. That's the other bathroom. And that, my friends, is pretty much the downstairs. There is the laundry room, which conveniently is located right off the kitchen. Look at the size of this. So we only have the washer here. We don't have the dryer, but there's space for one right there. Of course, you've got more beautiful windows out here. There's another door to get out. There's your water heater, nice and strapped in. More closet space over here as if you needed more. But, you know, towels, stuff up here too. Lots of built-ins, keeping your, you know, your cleaning products and all that. And then here we are back in the kitchen. Look at that. Look at that backsplash. How gorgeous is that? Do you feel like you're in Tuscany yet? And here is the range, the countertops, which is ample. Ample, ample, ample. And this amazing island that literally goes on forever. And you can put some stools down here for like a little breakfast bar. So I would probably, yeah, I would probably use that for, you know, quick breakfast in the morning, or just like keeping the kids close while you're doing your thing in the kitchen. Anybody here yet? Anybody here yet? No. Okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I'll just keep going. And it's funny because I hate the camera, but I can do voiceover all day. Why don't we go upstairs for a sec? Take a look up here. I love this view from over here. Look, how pretty is that? And the front doors. It's a beautiful house. And you can even see that. There you are. And now back upstairs. And you've got a giant hall closet right here. And here we are on the landing. It's a nice big landing. I'm going to show it to you from here. because it's deceptive, you know, when you're looking at pictures. You can kind of see that there's a lot of space up here. So that's the closet I just mentioned. Let's go into the first bedroom. I love this room. How beautiful is this? I mean, check out the bay windows with the 3 little piggies. So cute. Any girl, any little girl, or any little boy, or teenager, or whoever would love a room like this because it is just spectacular. Look at this. Look at how high these ceilings are. Am I giving you the idea? Are you getting the realness? And let me just put the light on in here because this is something that you really need to see to believe. Look at the size of this. Yes, I am walking in. This is like forever. It's just, imagine the shoes and clothes, or you can even make it a little fort or a little hideaway. Okay, there we are. That was the closet right there. And now we are walking back out into the hallway, which, by the way, has, guess what? More storage. All right, this is a lovely, bright and sunny and happy full bath. There was a boy in this room and a girl in the yellow room. They shared that beautiful bathroom, and they grew up here and they loved it. So here we are. Love these built-in shelves. Here you have another room. Let me walk into here so I can give you the full scope. Oh, who left that closet door open? Let me fix that real quick. What do you think? Nice, huh? Beautiful. And the views are beautiful too, canyon views. Let me just close this door. Aesthetics, people, aesthetics. Okay. All right, let's go out to the master, which is down this hallway. Look at this. This is stunning. This is stunning. Coup d'etat. Let me just, hold on. Look at those ceilings. Check that out. Look at that. Gorgeous, right? And so you can go over here and you can see the scope of this room. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I feel like if there were anybody in this virtual open house, this is where I would say, do you have any questions for me? I mean, look at that. You're looking at the canyons. You wake up in the morning and this is what you see, the canyons. And out here we have a beautiful balcony. Oh, and out here, oh, we have a special guest. There's the owner. This is what you see. All right, I'm going to continue the tour, and we'll go down and say hello to Roxana. Okay. Gosh. So here you can see this really great bathroom, oversized. Tons of light coming in, just tons of light. Travertine everywhere. Am I like giving you the idea? You've got dual sinks here, which is always handy. And nice big tub with jets. Huge, gorgeous travertine shower that just goes on for days. You've got a seat there. And then I love this feature, little tiny little WC, a little water closet. And ready for this? This, my friends, is a walk-in closet. But just in case you thought it ended here, it does not. We're going to turn the corner and there's more. There's more. So now, I don't know if you can see this, but this is worthy of your wardrobe and your shoes. All right, back to the master. Sorry, back to the primary ensuite upstairs bedroom. Still getting the hang of it. And continuing, here's the landing again. Back to the yellow room and the dark gray room. And now we're going to be going downstairs, and I believe I hear somebody here. I hear the sellers are here. And we're going to be doing a little Q&A with them. So here we are back downstairs. We are in the, hi, this is Roxana. Hi. Everybody say hello.
Hi, welcome.
Roxana, this is Roxana's house that she is selling, and she had 11 beautiful years in this home with beautiful memories. She raised 2 amazing children in this house, and she can attest to the fact that this is a true family home. Perfect for a family and perfect for entertaining. So I have a couple of questions for Roxana, and can I say hello? Yeah. Can we? Because I need to get this hair on camera. Somebody got a haircut, and I am here for it. Look at that. Loving this hair. Look at this. This is Sienna, and she looks fabulous. And she grew up in this house. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How was it to grow up in a house like this?
Well, I absolutely love this house. It's perfect.
It is a perfect house, isn't it? You had some beautiful years, didn't you? Amazing. Okay, so now we're going to come back to Roxana and the amazing kitchen.
Yeah, this is such a fun, kitchen. I had so many parties here for kids parties and adult parties, and it's just great for entertainment. What I love about this house the most, I think, is, first of all, it's super quiet and safe, and I think, we always have to look for that. We need to make sure that it's a safe neighborhood when you have young kids. So this has been a truly, we have been blessed, by having this house. And the distribution is really good too, because, you have a kitchen, you have a small living room. This was actually a playground for the kids when they were young. So all the toys.
I was going to mention that.
Yeah.
I was going to mention that, and I forgot to, because we talked. I spoke earlier about how that was an amazing family room. How the kids can come in there and relax, and everybody can kind of, have some snacks, watch a show, chill out. And right, but it was a playroom.
So we had all the toys there, too, which was great, and then we had a big trampoline, which I still have. Outside. So it was just, the distribution was really, it's really good. Very private, 3 bathrooms, my office over there, or a guest room. We had an au pair here for a couple of years too.
That's right. So there's plenty of room for an au pair.
For a nanny, for living.
For a living, yeah.
If you want to, which is extremely private as well. So yeah,
awesome.
It's a beautiful, beautiful house.
So
and very well built too. We
very
never
solid.
Had very solid.
Yeah.
We never had any issues with it. The owners, the previous owners did a really good job. In terms of remodeling. And,
right. And so did you, because I'm seeing all of this beautiful. Your fence is amazing. It looks like it's just.
Yeah, we just redid it.
Right.
We just redid the fence.
Yeah, it looks like you took really good care.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, thank you, perfectionist. Thank you so much. I am loving that. So how about this? So when the kids were little, how old were they when you moved into this house?
Well, actually, when Sienna was born, because we used to live in Malibu, 5 minutes from here in Sunset Mesa, which was a beautiful place that I loved.
I remember it with the view.
With a view, with an ocean view, but it was my singles place, right? It was when I was single, and then my son was born there. So when I was pregnant with Sienna, we decided, okay, I think we need, we need a bigger place, a more family home. Yeah. And so Sienna was born in this house.
You know what? I want to ask you, because you were just mentioning that it's a family home, and we can see that by the distribution, and we can see that because we just did the whole tour. So what I wanted to ask you was about the rec center, because that's something that is such an added value to this home. It's included in the price of the HOA, which is already low at what, $388 or something like that.
I think combined, yes.
Combined,
so we have the HOA, which is about $270, and then an extra $150, I think it is.
Yeah, for the rec center. All that information is on the website, by the way, www.1451 Avenida de Cortez.com. You can get that on the website. But yeah, the rec center
is a block away.
Wow.
So we have spent, oh my God, so many memories at the rec center. Birthday parties, so you can rent the rec center to have your birthday parties. The swimming pool is incredible. They have a little kids pool.
How big is the little kids pool?
I don't know how big it is, but it's like tiny. It's like for babies,
right? For little kids, right? So it's like
perfect.
it's not deep or anything. They can just kind of, toddlers can just kind of.
Totally, there is a jacuzzi,
it.
And it was remodeled. They take very good care, and also they have a lot of activities. You know, they have book clubs, they have yoga. And they have a gym. I mean, they have a gym that is included, so you can go
and the gym. I was just over there speaking with the manager. He said that they revamped the entire thing, top to bottom. It is now even better than before.
It is. And it's a beautiful rec center. It's great in the summer, so you see a lot of your neighbors, and you can bring your friends, you can bring your guests.
I love it.
And we have spent, again, great summer days.
Right.
There, you know, I took tennis classes. My kids took tennis classes.
Oh my gosh.
There.
Okay, so they even have things like that, and don't they have events and things too? Talk to me about the events.
I think they have some.
They have some movie nights and stuff like that,
and they have some teen events as well.
You're kidding.
Halloween events. They have.
I
think it's for Memorial Day that they do the In-N-Out burger that comes in.
Oh, they bring the truck in.
They bring the truck in.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
This is the kind of neighborhood that any family would be lucky to raise their children.
And I think what's happening right now, actually these last couple of years, there's a lot of new families coming in. So it's great to see during COVID, we were able to see like a lot of kids biking and a lot of kids.
Right, they're not
skating.
yeah, exactly.
And I think we're seeing a lot of, and you know, more and more young families coming in.
Right
now.
Yay, thank God.
And so if you're a new family coming in, I mean, the community is great. And I think now it's even better than when we came in, because there were not a lot of young families.
Oh, really?
And now but now it's like all you see is kids.
I love that. That's good. So, what else was I going to ask? Oh, there's a playground too, isn't there?
There is a playground. Oh, yes, at the rec center.
Go ahead, enjoy it.
Yeah,
it's not just there for looks. Yeah.
There is a playground for little kids.
In fact, I'm going to go ahead and would you like a little glass of Prosecco?
And look at this. This is so beautiful, Tina.
Oh, you like it? Oh, beautiful.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, they do a really good job.
She did such a good job.
Aww.
My friend and agent.
Aww.
It's amazing.
You know what? I wish I brought the Aperol, but you know what? We are going to just have to be satisfied with just the Prosecco as is, and we'll just do a little celebrating.
So the rec center has a playground, which I hope if you come to see the house, you can also see the rec center, because it's perfect. Like my nanny used to take my kids there, and they have swings and they have slides.
Ready? And
ouch.
Mazel tov. So yeah, go on. You're talking. You were saying.
And so I just this was perfect, and I wish we didn't have to move, but my kids' schools are in the valley right now, and the driving is too much, my dear. They have to get up so early to take the bus, and so I try to make this decision to make it easier for all of us. My daughter goes to Berkeley Hall, which is near the Skirball Center, and my son goes to Notre Dame. So we moved over the side of the hill.
Right. That's what I mean. Life.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
It's time. It was time to move on and give somebody else a cheers. Auguri. Now it's time for somebody else to enjoy this beautiful space.
Yes.
So we started out this virtual open house talking a little bit about, come on, no honey, eat whatever you want. That's what it's there for.
You want to talk about the rec center and how fun it was going to the rec center growing up?
I've only been there a couple times.
Oh my gosh, she doesn't remember.
You were really little.
She doesn't remember the rec center.
You're so funny. I have been there a million times with you myself because of the parties and everything.
It was very fun.
Oh,
because there's not that many people.
Yeah.
So you can have like a whole family there partying. It'll be really fun.
Love it. And did you really use the tennis courts though, right? You took your lessons there? That's awesome. Very cool. Okay, well, I think I can do another little tour of the house. And we can just kind of, oh, how about this? How about we just kind of leave this here and we can both kind of just chill a little bit like this. Like that, there we go. Love this thing. This is the best. I'm telling you.
It's a talk.
Absolutely. Let's keep talking because, we might as well. It's recording. So we're going to, it's recording. So we're going to have, yeah, so far it's just us. So we're we're the LA Times, and we're and literally everywhere. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I set it to record. So that, yeah. Tell us about. So tell me about your room, honey. What's a favorite feature of your room?
My closet.
Okay, we visited the closet. Remember, it was the one that just went on forever. Okay.
Because, well, first of all, I had so many stuff in there, and it's big.
Mm-hmm.
And I hid so many forks in there.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying before when I gave the tour. I said you can put so many forks in here, and because it's not just a closet, it's like a little hiding spot, right?
Yeah.
It's like a room inside a room.
Totally.
Did you ever just see if I ever was lucky enough to have a bay window with that beautiful green in it? Did you ever just chill on that bay window, just kind of sit there and relax, read a book or something?
Sometimes.
How did you would have had to pry me out of there with a crowbar. That's where I would be sitting all day long. It's so pretty.
I would just look at the view because it's well, it's from there.
Right? Yeah, that's your room.
Yeah.
How beautiful it is.
You should keep that.
Yeah, you
I'm
did a
trying to
great
just see
job.
everything.
That's beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah, those are really good. They they do a good job. I have to say, the photographers were amazing, and the
Good.
Well,
printers. Yeah.
my room is probably one of the best parts
Yeah.
in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was very special.
It's very
Especially
special.
for Sienna. With Andreas, he was not that attached to his room, but Sienna loved her room.
To attach.
But that's what happens. I was talking before about how this has always been like the hub, the center, the heartbeat of your home. Because I've been here several times. I've enjoyed, not only kids' parties or just you and I, but also parties where, you've got just everybody here. And I mean, this is just so much island space for you to lay out everything. And people can just kind of convene here before moving on into the more formal area, right?
Exactly.
But everybody always ends up in the kitchen
We understand.
anyway.
This was for the energies. And if you look at this table,
Right.
and if you have been to Italy, like I grew up in Argentina, Martina, you grew up in Italy. This for us,
Well, I lived there.
we love this table because this is where we have breakfast, where we do the homework,
Right. I
this
love
is our
that.
little space.
And it's not so little. You can fit a lot of people in there.
You can fit 4 or 5 people.
Oh,
easily.
absolutely.
Yeah,
So
and
you
we
can.
have chairs around, so you can actually feel like 8 people here.
So what I was saying before when I gave the tour, I feel like this is an area that can wear many hats. This is where the kids can come and sit and do their homework after school while you're helping them because you're in here. Or let's see, somebody. Let's say, or you could have your family dinners here. Or your lunches, because you don't always want to go into the dining room and be so formal, even though it's right there. This is just so inviting and comfortable.
And it feels very European from you. That's what I like about it,
No, absolutely.
Even my ex-husband loved this part too because it reminded me of being like the kitchen is so important. It's such a big part of.
But look at the depth. I mean, it's a large kitchen. It goes on forever. If you come down here, look at all the cabinetry.
And that's the thing. You have a lot.
And there's a lot
space.
of space. I mean, look at this.
There's so many cabinets that I haven't even
Everywhere. Look, there's more space over here and microwave. So, I mean, again, hub of the house, and this is where all of the magic happens. Right here. This is where the family hangs out, friends come over.
Yes.
And have prosecco and prosciutto and focaccia.
Martina, don't we love this table? This was
Oh yeah.
this was our special
Right.
table.
And I love that you've got this open floor plan, so it goes right into the family room. So you can come around here,
Yeah.
and you've got this whole space to enjoy,
Yeah.
right? With the built-ins, where again, you can keep your games, you can keep your books, you can keep anything. You've got the fireplace right there, and everything else. So look, let me come around this way so you can get the magnitude. Now this is a great space. This is a real lived-in space where you can really feel comfortable to come home. Again, that's the back door, which a lot of the times we use like the front door because you're coming in from right there where the garage is, and you're walking through the pathway. You come through here, and you're instantly in the hub of the house. We also took the tour over here before. That's the downstairs bedroom with the 3/4 bath. And then through here, again, is the more formal living room and dining room. So let's do that again. Let's take another walk. This is the front door. Look at that light and the greenery. I love the purple flowers are just speaking to me. Again, the high ceilings, soaring cathedral ceilings, and hardwood floors throughout the downstairs. So you've got the focus of the home right here. Look at this. So you invite your friends over, you're having tea, you're having your book club, and you're all sitting right here enjoying this beautiful space. Again, this is the more formal dining area. So as much as I love it, and this is where the dinner parties happen, the informal over here, I feel like is used a lot more, right? Isn't this is the area that's used the most?
This is the area that is used
Yeah,
the most. You know,
yeah.
as with my teenage son, for example, you know, it became the video game area
Mhm.
in the living room where he would play video games, and it's good because it's, you know, it's not close to us.
Right,
But then we watch movies there too,
right.
as well.
You know,
But
like after dinner.
after dinner,
Right? Yeah. So, I mean, this is just beautiful. I think what I'd like to do is take a little walk outside right now
yes, and the whole area. That's a
and
good
just
idea.
do the perimeter really quick. Okay, remember we saw this before. This is the computer nook right here in the kitchen. So, you know, either homework or you're going to look up some recipes online while you're cooking. Your laptop's right there. All right, I shall return. So, out here, you can see again, you come in from here, the garage, and you have this beautiful, I don't want to say cobblestone, but you know, pathway right up here leading to the house. And again, the outside, if you'll notice, there's no stucco on this house. They took it off. That's the first thing they did. They made it a smooth stucco, which I just love this finish. And if you look up here, there's the built-in heater. And down here, beautiful outdoor dining. So gorgeous. And all the way around here, look at this. So this goes all the way back behind the garage. And, you know, I remember that over here, there was a play structure with a slide coming down. It's like a, you know, the treehouse play structure with a slide and the table underneath. And then over here was the swing set. When the kids were little, they had the whole swing set here. And then as Sienna grew up, she became a gymnast, actually placed nationally several times. They put in a giant oversized trampoline right here. And when I say giant, I think it was something like 16 feet. So there's plenty of space right here for a bouncy house or whatever you guys want to do, a slip and slide for birthday parties, or just put in a trampoline. So now we're going to go around the back of the house. I love this little area too. This is a lot of fun. If you don't want to go catch some rays at the club, at the rec center, you could do it right here. So here we're walking around the outside perimeter. We see these two HVACs too, because there's two separate areas, upstairs and downstairs. Then Let's see. And now we're coming around. This is the outside of the formal living room. Love that. Goes all the way up there like that. Super high ceilings. I love the stone chimney, giving me all sorts of mid-century realness. And this beautiful tree right here. And that brings us back to the pathway that leads us to the front door. So your guests are parking right here in the cul-de-sac, right there. They walk through this little path. They come through these gates, right? And right through this path up to the front door, which I hope that I left open from the inside, which I didn't. So we're going to go back around this way. I guess this is where I would ask if anybody has any questions, but there's nobody here. So I hope that if you're watching this on YouTube later, that you will just email me your questions or just text me and we'll set up a private viewing so I can show you this gorgeous house in person. All right, back to the side. That is a storage closet. Here is where you can see the living room. And you can see it's super private because look at this. There's nobody here. You are completely in your own little walled off oasis. Right? And then again, we're coming back here to the front of the house with the smooth stucco finishes. I am loving this. So that is special. You know what? I don't think we went out here. So let me start from here and go back in so you can get the magnitude of what's happening here. So this is the house. You're going to come in from this way. The garage is right here, and you've got this path. That's the primary balcony on the second floor. That is the primary bathroom. That's the second bedroom upstairs, and over here you have the family room. And again, this is where the play structure was. There is so much space here for a giant play structure with a slide and the whole nine. And I remember that the kids really enjoyed it for many years. And over here on this lawn was the swing set and then eventually the trampoline. So there is so much space here for bouncy houses and anything else you want to do for birthday parties. Or for birthday parties, you can also just go straight over to the rec center and rent that one. Anyway, let's go back inside. Okay, and here we are back. Hi, honey, I'm home.
Hi.
And and here we are back in the. So if we had participants, they would be dropping in and dropping out, right?
Okay.
So I'm just kind of looping.
Yeah.
And just kind of talking about things because we're here till 3, and we're expecting people until 3. Are you comfortable if I keep this pointed at you guys?
Sure.
Okay, because
I'm enjoying.
I have more questions for you. Yeah. And I have more questions for you. So
Tell me.
I know that you went to different schools, though. You didn't go to the schools that were right here, but there are amazing schools right there.
And this is an amazing thing about the Palisades. I think if you, for some reason, we decided to, because we speak Spanish, I'm from Argentina originally, so we decided to send our kids to a more bilingual school, right? And I always thought about why didn't I send my kids to Palisades schools? Because if I had done that, then you really make friends for life. I mean, your kids make friends for life. This is a very special community where everybody knows each other. And even when my kids didn't go to school here, I was able to really meet a lot of friends and have a lot of friends. And even my son has a lot of friends here in the Palisades, through sports,
of course,
through soccer. So it's a beautiful, safe community.
So it was a choice that you guys made to continue the tradition of the languages.
Exactly.
And I know you speak fluent Italian.
Yes.
And you went to an Italian preschool. I bet you still remember some of your Italian, plus your Spanish, plus your English. So you guys are like trilingual. And that's a choice that you made. But somebody else might say, you know what? I'm living in the Palisades, and right down at the bottom of the hill is Marquez Charter.
Is Marquez. You have Calvary. You have amazing schools. So
and
you have
got
Marquez.
Waldorf.
You have Waldorf. You have Pali Elementary, you have Marquez, you have Pali High, you have Paul Revere.
You got
for
Paul
middle
Revere.
school.
Paul Revere is a magnet, right? Isn't that one of the magnet schools? It's like a
It's
big deal.
magnet, but it's a middle school. You have Pali High, which is beautiful. They have beautiful facilities. You have Seven Arrows, the private school. You have the Village School, also the private. You have Corpus Christi. You have Calvary.
Right. That's a lot of schools.
So you have.
So you don't
you have
even.
tons of schools.
You don't
here to choose
necessarily
from.
have to go to a private school. You are perfectly fine to go
Oh my
public
God.
here because people literally move here for the public school system
Exactly.
in the Palisades. Okay,
Exactly.
so that's another really important point.
It's very important.
Yeah, because you're saving all sorts
Oh my
of
God.
tuition, right? And for a family of 4 or 5 people, that adds up.
And
So-
that's what I love about all these new families that come in. I mean, they're all part of the community. They all go to either Marquez or Pali Elementary.
Yeah.
Then the kids get older and they go to Paul Revere and then Pali High, or a lot of kids that go to, let's say, elementary at Corpus Christi. Like a friend of mine's daughter is just now going to Pali High.
Okay. So she did the whole from the beginning all the way through.
To
She did that. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, sweetie. So, okay, that's a really important point. We talked about the rec center. Okay, I want to talk a little bit we talked about the neighborhood, but when you drive down Palisades Drive, which is one of the most beautiful streets in the entire city of Los Angeles, you're just surrounded by mountains
Yes.
and canyons, and it's
It's gorgeous.
it's private all the way up.
Yes.
And then you see just this neighborhood, right? And that's special. And you can see that in the drone footage. So if you go back to the video in the website, you can see that in the drone footage. But when you drive down Palisades Drive, you don't even have to get to Sunset Boulevard, and you already have everything you need.
We do.
Tell me about it.
So what I like about the Highlands, I mean, if you compare, first of all, the Highlands with the regular Palisades or the Alphabet Streets, which is a very coveted, area here in the Palisades, you have more real estate in the Highlands, right? So you're literally 10 minutes away from the Village and from the Alphabet Streets, but you get much more value for your home. If you go to the Alphabet Streets, for example, like houses are literally next to each other,
Yeah.
and there's no space. I was talking to
Right.
someone the other day. I mean, you hear each other's neighbors,
Yeah.
because they're so close to each other,
Right.
I mean, obviously you're walking distance from the Village, or
And-
but
and-
here, like a short drive, literally takes you 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and you're in the Village.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then here you come up, and you have so much more real estate,
Right.
that you can get for the value, right?
Well, we
And-
just walked the perimeter, and it's just you're so private here. The hedges go all the way up. They look like they're about 7 to 9 feet high, and it looks like it goes all the way around. You can't even see your neighbors here.
No.
So
you can't hear anything. Everything is super private.
And I noticed there's some double pane glass upstairs. You have newer windows as well, so there's literally zero
You don't hear.
noise.
I mean, here's Palisades Drive, and there is traffic, but honestly, you don't hear it. I mean,
Right.
I never.
Unless you're standing outside listening for it or something, then
Exactly.
right? But when you're in this house, it is quiet as a mouse, and it's inviting, and it's peaceful, and it's tranquil, and I just get such a chill vibe in this space.
Definitely.
Right?
So it's like an oasis, and then there is hikes. Also you're close to so many hikes that you can do if you like it. So much walking that you can do, and there is my favorite Italian restaurant of all time is Casa Nostra, which is in the Highlands, and they have 2. They have Trattoria Casa Nostra in the Village, but here in the Highlands is Casa Nostra, which is lovely. It's a neighborhood restaurant.
Right.
Which is great, you become friends with the owner.
What was his name again? The owner, you introduced me to him one time.
Giuseppe?
Was it Giuseppe?
I think it was Giuseppe.
And we went to, he has another place in downtown LA,
Yes,
right?
that one closed.
Oh, it did? Okay.
That one closed,
we went
but
there.
now
It was
they have
wonderful.
Trattoria Casa Nostra, which is lovely.
Right.
In the Village, right across the street
And
from
the village,
Shell.
the village is wonderful. So you still have that wonderful farmers market every Sunday morning in the Village?
It changed locations. I don't know where it is right now, but it's not there anymore. But
it's still around
happening.
here?
Yes,
Okay.
it's still happening. And
Awesome.
but no, I mean, you have Air One, you have Ross, you have Vons here on PCH.
love. Yeah.
And
Right.
obviously we're close to the beach,
You're 5 minutes from the
You're
beach.
5 minutes from the beach,
Yeah.
closer to Malibu, and closer to Santa Monica. You're 10 minutes to Santa Monica.
Right.
So it's really, and I think what, something important that I see that maybe I took for granted too when I was
Mhm.
living here is how people are nice. You know, people here are really nice.
Right.
You know, like everybody says good morning with a smile in their face. You know,
I love
mean,
it.
it's a very nice community. You
It's-
always
it's a-
find really nice
Okay, you
people.
said the magic word. It's a community.
It is a community.
In every
totally.
sense of the word. So you've got nice neighbors because I've met them. You've got amazing people that work at that rec center. They are so helpful. They bent over backwards to help me when I
Yes.
went over there to ask them questions.
Mhm.
So that's the kind of neighborhood I want to be in. Something with a real sense of community. Tell me about the security in this
Oh
neighborhood.
my God. First of all, we have a private number that we can call anytime. So we have security 24 hours.
Love.
Drivers that
Yeah.
they come in all over the neighborhoods. And
Mhm.
actually they send you private messages.
Right.
Let's say there is a fire close by, you know, like when the Malibu fires were happening, we get alerts all the time in our phone. So let's say Sunset is, you know, there is an accident on Sunset or something, we get the alerts. So we have, you know, this is so safe, you know, and,
Right. I
and
love
it's,
it.
it's amazing.
And it's 24-hour security, so they're driving
24 hours
around
security
and they're
all the time. 24
okay,
hours.
and that's included in the HOA.
It's
I-
included
yeah,
in the
yeah, I
yes,
checked on
yes,
that.
Yes.
So that's, you know, it's funny because sometimes you go like, let's say you're talking about West Hollywood, right? So
Yeah.
I sell a lot. I sell all over from Long Beach, Thousand Oaks, and everything in between. So if you go into like West Hollywood, let's say for example, you're paying upwards of $500 for an HOA, and they're giving you exactly zero
Interesting.
for your money. Over here, it's not even 400. It's something like 350, 380, something like
With
that.
both, with the rec
With
center.
the rec center, it's
with the rec
including all
center.
of your amenities. It's including your
And
security
you have all the landscaping.
and
right?
the
All
landscaping.
and
So I mean, that's
everything.
just, I feel like that is a really important feature, that they're not trying to gouge you, and that
No.
you know, it's a very safe and stable HOA with money in the
Yes,
coffers.
definitely, with a
and-
lot of reserves. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
yes.
Okay, so
sure.
that's important.
Yeah, thanks so much for stopping and seeing a little bit about my home, which I love, and I hope you come and visit.
Please give me a call, and you've got the website below. Just, you know, click on that. All my numbers are there. If you want to have a private viewing, just let me know. I'm happy to take you through and give you the actual physical tour. And I look forward to meeting you, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.